I launched my SaaS on Product Hunt so you don't have to. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is James and I usually do content on SaaSes, web development and the Jamstack. And in this video, we're going to be talking about launching on Product Hunt. By the end of this video, you'll understand some interesting things that I found out, as well as how well I did. So one Saturday afternoon, I decided that on Monday morning at midnight PST, I would launch Cross-Poster on Product Hunt. If you don't know what Product Hunt is, it is the mecca for indie hackers. It's where you go to launch your product, get traffic, sales, and free marketing, or so it seems. So let's talk about how I did on Product Hunt. I ended up being in position 15 with 27 upvotes, 4 comments, and 0 reviews. But there's some interesting things that did happen. Firstly, I did get featured on Product Hunt, which apparently is a good thing. It's apparently a way for them to put you on the front page, get more eyes on your cool product, and, well, get more attraction. On top of that, I did get quite a lot of traffic to my website. In fact, I ended up, I think, getting a few hundred extra views that day, which really helped me. So on the Monday, as you can see, I got 127 new visitors, and then on the Tuesday, it got another 46, and it's kind of trailed off since then. Bearing in mind, Cross-Poster was kind of soft launched, and I've never really done any marketing. I thought, what better place to start than the Mecca? So that was the beginning part of my journey on Product Hunt, and I was quite impressed with how it went. But let's talk about the dark side, the evil side, and what's wrong with Product Hunt today. So the first thing that happened when I launched on Product Hunt was I got some interesting emails. Now, bearing in mind it's 3 AM in the morning my time when it launched, because apparently that is the best time to launch, is at midnight, so that you get a full 24 hours for people to take a look. The emails started flooding around 3:15 AM, where people started to claim that they had found vulnerabilities on my website. I'm going to show you a handful of these emails to see what I got in my mailbox. And to be fair, they're pretty interesting, and we can talk about what kind of transpired after the fact. So the first email I received was at 3:55 AM, and I've gone ahead and blanked out the names as well as the email that could be traced back to somebody. I don't want to be that person, but there are a lot of assholes out there. It says, "Hi team, I am a web security researcher and I found a vulnerability on your domain that could lead towards serious damage such as data loss, account takeover, etc. Please provide me with your tech support so I can send a full report of that vulnerability and possible solution. My email, thanks." So I happened to respond a couple of hours later with a, "This is the report email. Feel free to send the vulnerability to me." Right after I did this, something interesting happened. I was checking my analytics to see kind of what the traffic was doing throughout the day, and I noticed that somebody was trying to access PHP. Now, if you know me, I don't use PHP. In fact, I build everything using Next.js or some sort of Jamstack with SSG, especially when it's a site that's barely going to be updated. So I started to notice this was a common theme. If you go back to my analytics, which we have open here, you'll see that there's a couple of different ones here. That's, for example, /xml_rpc.php and /adsssddd underneath. So I imagine what this web security finder was doing was thinking that this guy's launched a product and he's using a WordPress site. So let me see if I can get into his WordPress site, change his password, or show him that I can log in to his account, and then I can sell him something to fix it. Or maybe, hey, if you just change your WordPress admin PHP security password, no one will be able to get in, and can you donate to my Bitcoin, Ethereum, PayPal, mum's bank account, Nigerian prince, etc. Now, this wasn't the first one Nor was it the last one. I received one later from another well-known security expert who told me I found multiple vulnerabilities from cross-site scripting and you need to fix these as soon as possible. However, I'm not going to tell you what they are unless you respond to this email and then tell me whether or not you're going to pay me to do it. So I responded back to this gentleman and said, I don't give bug bounties and it's just me as a developer. So if you have found some vulnerabilities, I'd love you to tell me what they are so that I can fix them, knowing full well my site is static and has no client-side code. Unfortunately, it's been a few days, considering it's Thursday today, and they haven't responded. So I imagine their traipse down going through w-p-admin or xml-rpc.php is not working for him, because my site is built on a statically site generator and not the standard WordPress that they expect foolish people to be using, even though it's quality. Right, hello, sorry to interrupt, but I just need to get this out here. 50% of you are not subscribed to the channel. That means you're missing out on content. So if you see a red button, click it and let's get on with the video. So after that, I received a few more emails from people about my lovely launch, and I started to wonder, why are people sending me so many emails? Well, of course, they're trying to sell me more products. So I started to receive emails telling me that my product launch wasn't going as well as I expected. And to be fair, it was going better than I expected. I'd already received 10 upvotes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I'd done zero marketing and done one single tweet telling people, can you please go and upvote this if you use Product Hunt? So I opened these emails seeing that they were telling me that I could buy upvotes. That's right, if you want to be number one, just buy the upvotes and nobody cares. So here are a few examples of this. Let's start with my favorite one that ended up in my spam email from somebody over at goorapid.com who stated, get on the top list by getting organic and manual upvotes. GoRapid Product Hunt servers include Product Hunt upvotes, that's the best-selling product, Product Hunt followers, subscribers, and many more services. For today only, you can get 30% off with this coupon code. So me being me, I decided to take a look and see exactly what they were talking about. So we're going to go ahead and open this on my machine, and you can see that you can just go ahead and buy as many Product Hunt upvotes as you so wish. So if I want 100 upvotes, which would have put me on the front page and probably in the top 5 for the day, it would cost me $49.99. Now imagine if you're a sketchy indie hacker that wants to be number one for the day, all it takes is $50 and your mum's credit card and you can be number one. Bear in mind, I have a 30% coupon, so this will save me another $15, taking the total down to just $35 for 100 upvotes. And me, I could go and buy, I don't know, say 600 upvotes, and apparently this is perfectly legal and okay to do according to this website. Now if that wasn't enough for you and you think, god, this must be a one-off experience, I got an even better one later in the day. It was from a gentleman who claimed that he'd help multiple companies get to at least the top 5, which gets you a badge by the way, and I was intrigued about reading his email. He claimed that he could get me to the number 5 spot or better with 100% organic marketing that he had helped many people do, and he would do it for free, and only when I got the successful on the top 5, he would then take a payment. This might sound crazy, but let's go ahead and read the email. Now, I am going to blank out this email because I imagine this guy is probably making some serious bank and I don't want to ruin his day. But if you work at Product Hunt, come see me, I'll tell you all about it. This one said, hey James, this is blank. I just upvoted and recommended your amazing product cross-poster on Product Hunt. Congratulations on getting featured. By the way, I didn't even know I was featured until he said it, and I was like, what does that mean? And I went and Googled it and found out that apparently if you're featured, you're on the top page, and it's amazing. And I really do appreciate the design of your website. As I saw that your product has only got 10 plus votes organically, your product is so far to get any top 5 product of the day badge. So I think that if you do perfect marketing, cross-poster can then get more upvotes, get in the top 5 products of the day, week, or month, because apparently they have one for each of them. I didn't know this. I didn't really do any research, I just launched to see what would happen. I've been working with Product Hunt, apparently they've been working with Product Hunt, for more than 3 years and helping people get the top 5 products. I know well about PH algorithms, I know how does it work, how to get to the top 5 day, week, month organically. Check out some of these last things that I've blanked over, but there are some people on there that are claiming they're like, in the top 2 of Product Hunt, and I imagine they just paid this guy hundreds of dollars to do it for them. A higher ranking will help you produce more people and a chance to get more traffic, more downloads, more sales, all the things that are juicy for companies or indie hackers that want to make MRR. So I'm offering you to get in the top 5 product of the day badge, 100% satisfaction guaranteed and payment after successfully done the work. I am willing to give my service at an affordable price. Let me know if you're interested to get in the top 5 of the day. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So just like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and all the other social media outlets out there, you can just go ahead and buy your way to the top. Now, the problem with Product Hunt is that people actually go there to find decent products. And if you're paying somebody hundreds of dollars to get you to the top, it doesn't matter if your product is shit, people still think it's good, click the upvote button and move on. The problem with that is if you have a shit product, people are going to realize sooner or later, and you're going to be in a worse spot than if you only got 27 votes like me. What I'm concerned about more is the fact that it's so easy to be number 1 on Product Hunt that I could have just paid probably $100 and been number 1 for the day. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand the procedures and problems here with how do you verify whether or not this is a fake upvote or a real upvote, but the fact that you can buy them for so cheap, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that I thought maybe if I Google it, it's not really a prevalent thing. Except from, it really is one of the most prevalent things I've ever seen. With words like Product Hunt, upvote, buy, you can buy hundreds of upvotes depending on what you want. This place is called upvoteking.com or something similar to that. And for $380, they can guarantee me at least top 3 for the day with a discount of $200. So $200, top 3 of the day. Don't want that one? Maybe you want top 5 of the week. $380. Usually costs you $450. On top of that, there's other things like appsally.com, which is a very popular one, apparently number 1. I can get 80 upvotes, save $50, and that'll cost me $243. And, you read some of this interesting legislation here, such as, our Product Hunt upvotes real, active, and legit. And it says AppSality's promises no bots and legit traffic. That means we deliver real Product Hunt upvotes with real active human. You should only buy active Product Hunt votes instead of fake bots. Tracking is available in our 100% transparent proprietary dashboard. It just baffles my mind that I can scroll through and buy more. Here's another website. Maybe I'll get a virus. Who cares? Here we go. For just $5 per upvote or $2 an upvote, I can get phone verified, faster delivery, unique IP created, fresh, aged, recovery added, 24/7 customer support. So for $80, I can get 50 upvotes, which would put me, let's see where that would put me in positions for Monday. If I go to products and scroll down, 50 upvotes would have put me here. right above, reminiscify, relive your memories with music that shaped them. So that would have put me in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like top 10 with just $80. And if I used the cheap guy that sent me an email, I could have been in the top 4. So there you have it, guys. That was my experience with Product Hunt. Essentially, it was just a bunch of scammers trying to scam me out of some cash, as well as trying to sell me to buy upvotes so that I could get higher and higher in the rankings. So the next time you launch on Product Hunt, make sure you get your wallet out and make sure you buy yourself some upvotes, because that's a guaranteed way for you to reach #1. Now, if you did enjoy this style of video, which is very different from most of my other ones, I felt like it was well due for a video, please drop it a like, comment on more things you want to see in the SaaS, web development, or Jamstack environments. And until next time, see ya.